playing those games at all. Salute, salute, salute. Peace and power, peace and power. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Salute, salute. Peace and power to the people. The struggle was good. What's going on? Peace. Peace, son. Peace, son. As you come up in here, get the green screen notifications and information on. Oh, yeah. What y'all thought y'all wasn't going to see me? Nah, it's Friday. That ain't happening. You thought you wasn't going to see me? I'm no Cyrus of this shit. Friday. Let's get it in. As you come on in, share. Share, 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 like. Hit the green screen. Aruba, I see you. Kelly Mills and Big Ma. Hey, Carol. God damn it. Let's get it on. Okay. Now, there's a video floating around the internet. You know, it's going viral. It is going viral. Because that's what they do now. Everything goes viral when you're attached to these corporations. But it's of Glorilla. If you're unfamiliar with Glorilla, Glorilla had a hit just about the entire end. Man, maybe from the middle of 2022, F. And initially, people clowned it. They didn't think it was serious. They really, really didn't think it was serious. They thought it was a joke. But you see where she is now. You see what this song did. She's out of Memphis. Well, she's out of Tennessee, and she claims Memphis. And she's a young lady. 23 years old. Took the commercial rap industry by storm. Little bitty thing, too. It's a video that's been going viral. I know I've seen it from about last night, of her saying that she did a 3-year bid. She did 3 years in jail for stealing cereals. Stealing cereal. She did 3 years. Now, I don't know if it's 1,000%. Haven't done my research on it, but she was dead serious. She was dead serious that she did it. And the host or the interviewer made an attempt to clown her. And the viral comments, shares, reposts, and all that are in a humorous tone. Right? People are trying to clown her in that situation. Again, when you come here, we're looking at content, context, and solutions. All right? She's 23 years old. The hit been out for about a year, so we give her 22. I don't know how long she's been in the underground doing what she's been doing. Give it 2 years. So let's put her at 20. So if she did a 3-year bid, that means this young girl was 17-ish when she began that bid. If it was an actual bid, if it was actual jail, because again, 17 will put her in juvie, 18. So if it's 18 to 21, let's just say it's that much. We ain't gonna go too deep, dog. We just gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. She did 3 years bid for stealing cereal, which means one of two things. Either she was really, really fucked up, or in a position where she was doing some type of scamming. But regardless of what you did a bid for, I know dudes who's in life, doing life right now for some bullshit. All right? Remember, she's in Tennessee, Memphis. We already know how poverty affects different geographical locations very differently. And also know that in the South, you go to jail for some bullshit. Certain things they just don't tolerate. Check scam, stealing, boosting. Oh, your ass is going to jail. Shit that you may get a misdemeanor for in NYC. It's a felony in them southern states. Oh, yes it is. Oh, mess around and find out. I've known people who went away to college and did some dumb shit and did a nice long stretch. 5 to 10 years for some dude dumb shit. I know a chick that stole makeup and did 2 or 3 years. So play around. So let's, again, this is a daughter. This is a granddaughter. This is a young woman, young girl, who, for whatever reason, they disclose it, they pull us out, and they feel like now, right, that they want to throw that out there. And whether it was to disrespect her in that moment, whether it was to humble her, try to humiliate and humble her, I want to give a very different look here. Now we have a little young girl in a region that's really, really just popping off for commercial rap. They've had their stars, don't get me wrong. You had 8 Ball and MJG out of Memphis, Young Buck. You dig what I'm saying? 3 6 and Hypnotize, man. You had, right? That's some shit that came out of Memphis. All right? But it was something that we appreciated in the hip-hop community. It wasn't national, international. They're at a different level now. So you got a young girl whose sound isn't all that, right? Whose appearance definitely people wouldn't say is the most marketable when you comparing it to thick ass Nicki, BBL Cardi. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. She's a little thing with a raspy voice. Bars is not all that. But the song, how they worked it, and how she presented propelled her to the top of the game. Most people and I'm talking about most young people who've come out of jail, prison, or these situations are so traumatized and so distraught from that experience that it's a continued downward spiral to either reoffending and becoming a recidivist statistic or find another hustle. She could have been stripping. She could have went to scam. She could have did anything. This woman, for whatever reason, this young woman got on her grizzly and became a household name. A household name. Huh? A household name. Let's check that shit out. A household name. Glorilla. Glorilla. Doing songs, again, with Cardi. Rocking. Competing. Charting. Awards. What does her, at this point in her career, what were you doing disclosing that information about her at this point of the game? Trying to figure that part out. Black men. Those are black men in that video. Whatever the platform is. Trying to humble and humiliate a young black woman. Successful in her own right. All right? Because I want you to see how people participate in their own narratives and into the narratives of others, especially the narrative that black men don't support successful black women or black women, period. We make an attempt, that they made an attempt to tarnish her shine a little bit. But I'm trying to get it. She came out. She didn't go back. One of the most, if not the most successful songs of the year. Bought her parents' homes, new houses, and a whip. Parents, both. Not to mention she glowed herself up. So you see how people are utilized by whatever institutions or systems to pit one against each other. You see that? I want you to do knowledge on that. Come on now. Why was that because up until this point, I mean, she, played the game. She definitely said some outlandish things. She's definitely done a couple of things, as the rest of them do to up their visibility in the game. My Cash App, put the Cash App in for his boss. Bliz 155. BLIZ 155. That's the green screen. So again, that was never in the bio. I didn't read any of that in the bio. Never seen that in any of the interviews she done up until this point. We didn't know she was a formerly incarcerated person. So is this cap, or are they making an attempt for us to look at her differently? Because now I do have to look at her differently, because now I have to level up and give a little bit more props for how she was able to navigate through these systems. So if she's a formerly incarcerated person, salute boss for the green screen. If she's a formerly incarcerated young woman who happened to make it out of there, and if she did 3 years, I'm sure she had some type of probation or something, and she wiggled up out of the justice system, the probation system, ran into the system that we have, which is the entertainment industry run by men, and able to still, as a 23-year-old, be about her business. How dare someone of our hue, and how dare men who may have mothers, aunts, sisters, nieces, daughters, make an attempt to put dents in her armor? Where we at? So I tell you about sucker niggas. That's that shit when that Tinkerbell crawl up and flutter their wings up out of these niggas' grippers. That's these Tinkerbell in the gripper ass dudes that would do something like that. You dig? So as I watch what people try to present as content, I always tell y'all, look deeper. Who's doing it? Why they're doing it? What's being said? What are you supposed to take away from that? What's the takeaway from that? This is how you are woke, awakened, wise. Because anybody who makes it up out of the justice system at any age, for any significant amount of time, and are able to make themselves somebody, whether they're famous or whether they just making it every day, give them an applause, man. Give them a hand and encourage them to keep going. That's where we have to be when it comes to that. So I don't know what Shorty gonna be. I don't know if she's woke enough to understand her potential to be greater for herself, and maybe to be greater for her people and our people. You dig? But she has room to grow. So let's not stymie that. Let's not stymie that by trying to clown her. You dig what I'm saying? Regardless of what we believe about the industry and what we know, because y'all been with me and how we build, that's a person. That's someone's daughter. That's a young black woman, right? If she don't step out of pocket and make an attempt to harm us as a people, as a nation, let her do her. Let her do her. You dig? That's what we do. All right? So again, I love my people. I love my moderators. Y'all know it. Man, get the green screen popping. You see how I have to stick and move. It's difficult for me to sit because, again, I got work to do. And, yo, them assessments ain't coming. Them sessions are slowing up. I understand. It's rough all the way around the board. So I don't have the time to sit still. I got to hit and move. But I'm still making sure y'all get y'all dose. You dig? I'm making sure that y'all get y'all dose. So shit, if it's 121 in the building, god damn it. Everybody a buck and a share. God damn, because I know my regulars. Come on, I know what I get. So if you new to it, do what you do. But again, don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. Unity is how we defeat them demons. All right? So again, all love, all peace and power to the people that struggle. Big salute. Later.